Alright, welcome back to day 3 of the gaming table build. The main structure is all sorted out, and I've been working on the legs, fine-tuning the positioning of the legs, and I've just started on getting the struts together for the bottom half of the table, which is going to have the storage space on it. So for mobility, I've taken the legs off. I know where they're going to be now. But I've attached them down here to the bottom strut. So the table is going to sit on top there, and we're going to have the framing along there on both sides, and then the secondary shelf is going to be sitting on that strut there. So that's going to give it a little bit of stability as well. But for the main join, as you might have seen in the pictures, I'm going to have to think about buttressing these in some way so that there's some extra strength there, because I don't feel comfortable with just having the one screw. But I'm going to work on some various sizes and shapes, and we'll see how that's going to work. But once I've done this framing section, I'll have to move the whole thing down into the basement, because if I put it all together, I'm probably not going to get it down there. So I'm going to work on the other side this morning, and hopefully we'll get that done and be able to make a bit more progress on fine-tuning. Here we go with the main structure of the table together. The only thing I'm missing at the moment is the bottom struts that are going to go along here, and those are going to be extremely important for the stability, because the legs are a little bit wobbly at the moment. I haven't put the bracing on here yet, but all the same, I want to have some struts going across the bottom. I'm out of wood at the moment, so I'm going to have to try and cannibalize some and maybe make a trip in to go get some more. One of the problems I've come across with the cheap wood, unfortunately, is it wants to split in all the wrong places. So I've had to do a little bit of patch up, a little bit of gluing and screwing to get things stable. But you get out what you put in, I guess, and you can't expect too much with just cheap wood. But there's still a few steps to go to strengthen it up, and I'm still hopeful that things will work out alright once the bottom shelf is set up and it's got a bit more stability there. But that's where we're at, sort of one step forward and a step back, but we're getting there. Not too far to go now, I think. Alright, just to finish up the session today, I've been taking some sandpaper to the frames and to the leg parts, just to smooth everything out. The wood's kind of rough, and where you get sort of chips and nicks, it just helps to increase the aesthetic, value of the whole piece. It's not going to look amazing, but every little bit that you can do will just sort of help make it more user-friendly, if not having to worry about splinters, and if you're just smoothing things out, it'll make it feel nicer. If you choose to paint or varnish, you can do that later on. For myself, I'll probably paint it later on, but for the moment, seeing as I'm out of wood for now, I'm just taking the few extra minutes just to smooth out some of the edges, and just make it a little easier and nicer to handle. But anyway, that'll do it for now, and we'll get cracking on with it again once I get a few more bits of wood. Alright, take it easy.